Hey everybody, it's 4 o'clock. Camille here. I am here with the Mona Lisa, kind of, a modified version of the Mona Lisa, because I'm hoping to channel some of that artistic, creative, beautiful energy for today. So, time to just take a break. Pick up your coffee, your tea, your hot cocoa, your whatever you might be drinking, depending on what time it is. Hi, Todd from Syracuse. Nice to see you. 7 p.m. where you are. Depending on where you are. Okay, Todd is on the East Coast, so it's wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay, good. Hello, Tony Rich from Southern California. Is it raining down there in Orange County? The weather has been very odd up here in the LA area. Rain, cats and dogs, more rain, sunshine, back and forth. Hi, Sindra from the Sherman Oaks area. Okay, looks like we are collecting some names, some faces, some eyeballs, and it's Monday afternoon. First day of the week for some of us, and some of us solopreneurs, we actually work every day, just not always in the public eye every day. So I woke up this morning thinking, oh my gosh, we are just over 6 years new. And before the Holistic Chamber of Commerce, I was working in a corner office. Hold on, I'm going to take off my glasses, see if that's a little better. Okay. Oh, look, I can see you. Can you see me? I was working in downtown LA in one of those not very pretty, high stress corner offices, and my mother had a double mastectomy. My grandmother had a stroke. The health and wellness writing was on the wall for me based on my family. It was just not pretty. And so I went on a search for more holistic and natural ways to stay healthy instead of getting sick and then having to get healthy after getting sick. That's just not pretty. So I asked some of my coworkers, right, downtown LA, hey, how do I find a good acupuncturist? And I got responses like, doesn't that mean needles? They stick needles in you, right? And is that covered by my insurance? So I realized that mainstream consumers don't have much of an idea about holistic, natural health and wellness therapies. It seemed like that was missing. And so I woke up this morning kind of thinking back to those early days, and more importantly, what are some of the techniques, the specialties, and the therapies that I have tried since then, that I have experimented with both a little bit. And so I started writing down a list here. See, hold on. See the list? Okay, so let me just go through a couple of these because it's kind of fun to remind myself of the amazing benefits of all of these. And we represent all of these types of businesses as reference-reviewed members in our free-to-search online directory at www.holisticchamberofcommerce.com. So for those of you who are just hearing about some of these for the first time or being reminded of how cool they are and how well they work, Frankie, I'm glad to hear it looks like your list. Yes, we're going to shift gears. No need to go to Angie's list. You can now come to Camille's list at holisticchamberofcommerce.com. I kind of like the sound of that, don't you? So, all right, what are some of the things I've tried? Well, okay, it feels mainstream from here, but maybe not from the mainstream status quo world. Chiropractic and acupuncture, of course. And one of the most surprising and yet not surprising, drink more water, right? Eat better food. Sometimes that means going to see a nutrition counselor or a cooking coach who can help you figure out better ways to make certain foods that will be healthier for you and you'll enjoy eating them. And if you have a family, of course, everybody else in the family will enjoy eating them as well. So let's see. Chiropractic, acupuncture, acupressure, nutrition, herbs and teas, of course. We love our teas. And some of the herbal remedies out there, of course, are really good for particular specific things. Essential oils, I use those on a almost daily basis. They just work for so many things. Okay, hyperbaric oxygen chamber. If you have never tried a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, I just have to say it's kind of like meditation on steroids. All right, yeah. And within 24 hours after my visit to a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, my stuck spots, my creativity was just like there was a new opening, big new opening, actually, for a couple of projects that I was in the middle of and couldn't get past. So float therapy, also like meditation on steroids, but peaceful, just so peaceful. Especially for those of you who live in big cities where you're surrounded by a lot of chaos all the time. Float therapy, really amazing experience for that. Salt therapy for people who have allergies, for people who have breathing problems, asthma, those sorts of things. Salt therapy is supposed to be really good for them. Most of the salt therapy studios that I've seen have rooms that are specific for children. So if you know kids who have breathing problems or asthma or allergies, it can be particularly good for them. Oh, massage. See, now massage for me is so mainstream as to not be holistic, but it is one of the most holistic relaxation therapies I know of, right? Talk about great for stress relief and good for blood circulation, especially for seniors. Touch therapy, again, well, for anybody young or old who might need a few more hugs and a little more of that touch therapy. Yes, breathing pure oxygen. And Frankie, I love seeing that you agree with salt rooms. Yeah, if you haven't been to a salt room, it's definitely worth trying. We do have salt rooms in our member directory, holisticchamberofcommerce.com/directory. What else? Yeah, colon hydrotherapy. We do talk about detox a lot, and sometimes colonic is a great way to just kind of kickstart your detox program, especially if you have weight loss on your mind or want to get back in gear in terms of weight management. But it can be really good for just that cleanse. We do live in a society where chemicals are all around us, and many times we're eating them on a regular basis too. Okay, so, laughter yoga, one of my favorites. There's comedy, and then of course there's laughter yoga. Hypnotherapy, for those of you in the world of looking for personal development or professional development, and I know a lot of people who do use hypnotherapy for things like smoking cessation or weight loss or more specific health and wellness goals as well. It's January, so all of these things are really relevant right now. Some of you are thinking you have new health and wellness goals. Some of you are thinking, I want to do this or that in terms of my relationships this year or in terms of my business or my career. So all of these techniques will have different benefits for you based on who you are and where you are and how you respond. Okay. Family constellations. For those of you who haven't tried family constellations yet, oh my gosh, let me tell you, it's hard for me to explain. Well, some of these, a bunch of these things are hard for me to explain, but I'll just say it's one of the powerful possibilities out there. Meditation, yoga. Yes, I know some of you slowing down enough to do yoga is actually stressful in and of itself. But once you get into the groove of yoga, it can be really amazing. Pilates. For those of you who need some tests, thermography, especially for those who don't like mammograms, breast thermography is a great way to take care of that need. Convergence healing. Peter Bedard, one of our members out here on the West Coast, has written a new book about convergence healing. Very impactful. He has been all over the place. Other countries, South America, Central America. Very impressive. Oh, we have members who work with horses for therapeutic sessions. Not strictly therapy, coaching as well. So, yeah, if you are stepping into leadership or other types of personal and professional development, horse therapy. I don't know that it's called horse therapy, but anyways, very impactful, amazing. Oh, eat more organic foods, eat more vegan foods. Well, vegan foods, healthy foods. For some of you, a vegan diet does make sense, and for others, vegetarian diet. And, you know, for some people, protein comes in other forms as well. There are among our members also consultants who work with organic and vegan skincare and cosmetics. See how pretty I am? Oh. So, you know, you wouldn't think, right? We're so used to going to the drugstore or the department store for all kinds of products and services, and we now have members who are in that holistic, green, sustainable, eco-friendly world with their products and services. Plus, we have the health and wellness professionals who are reference reviewed for their quality services as well. Naturopathic doctors, homeopathic doctors, integrative medicine, complementary medicine, doctors of Oriental medicine. Yes, Frankie, definitely Google family constellations or go to our website. It will get you and look for Gary Stewart or Allison Maisie or just search under family constellations. It's really impressive. Okay, and all right, not to forget, because Holistic Chamber of Commerce, as you might guess, we represent a large number of spiritual healers and energy practitioners. So I have tried several of those techniques, and if you're on this webinar, you've probably heard of Reiki, but you may not have. So Reiki, that's R-E-I-K-I. Amazing. It's just amazing how energy really, well, we know, right? You know, when you're on the phone with somebody, you can tell whether they're up or down. That's what energy is about. Okay, access consciousness. Oh, the Akashic records. I've had my Akashic records read. Don't ask me, because, of course, my description of almost all of these things is based on my personal experience. It's so not by the book. You know, thus the Holistic Chamber of Commerce. Not really by the book. Does it work? It works. We have 3 references from all of our members who can speak to the quality and effectiveness of these techniques. And so here it is, the beginning of a Super 17, and I'm just inviting you, all of you, to really try something new. Experience a new technique that might really open some windows, open some doors, open your mind, might also help you heal some of those spots, whether they are physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, that allow you to step into new successes for yourself, however you define success. And, I know that some people define success as being all about the money, but I also know in a lot of the circles that I travel in that it's not just about the money, right? It's about the joy. It's about the relationships that we're having. It's about how we treat others. And all of our members are in that world of, I don't know if making the world a better place is quite the right way to say it, but in that world of helping others help themselves while recognizing that we're in business, right? It's mind, body, spirit, business, budget, planet. For me to be able to help people, I need to be able to pay my own bills. And actually, in an ideal world, you are hiring staff that can do what they do best so that we can focus on doing what we do best. And there you get the big happy circle of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce. I had to step away from where I planned to be because my network wasn't working. So now I can't really tell what time it is. What time is it, guys?
It's like 4.
Can we get more specific? Hey, can anybody out there tell me what time it is? Oh, it's 4:19. All right, well, see, you're also helpful. Thank you. Starting a cognitive behavioral, Kathleen up in British Columbia is starting a cognitive behavioral therapy group. Oh my gosh. So she is up in Kelowna, British Columbia. And look in the comments if you're interested in that. By the way, guys, you're on this line. So put in the comments, what are some of your favorite therapies? What are the therapies that work so well for you that you got certified and you can now offer them for others? Or what are the therapies that you'll go out of your way to make sure you get treatment? Like I regularly get acupuncture and massage. And, when things go wrong with my bones, I'll very often look up a chiropractor. Oh my gosh. Hypnotherapy, something I do on a regular basis, and all these other techniques I check in with, is it time for a refresher? Like I said, this path for me started with family members who had strokes and cancer. So preventative healthcare is really real in my world. Okay, so here we go. Kathy is talking about Reiki. And, right, of course, thank you, Todd, for chakra balancing, yes. Did I forget aromatherapy? Smell is the first sense that develops for us when we are still in the womb. And it is a very powerful method of healing. Joyce chiming in with Reiki, and Kathleen. Okay, so guys, if you have not experienced Reiki yet, just got to say it is, without a doubt, one of the most popular techniques in the holistic arena. And if you're curious and ready to try something new, it might be a great place for you to start. So again, holisticchamberofcommerce.com. You can search from the homepage, or you can search by location. And I promise you, if it's acupuncture or massage or any of those hands-on techniques, yeah, you do need to go in person. So, all right. Thank you for joining me for Coffee with Camille, or tea or cocoa or wine, depending. And have a wonderful week. We'll check in again soon.